contribute to our cause, please.
The EU is planning its 7-year budget for 2028 onwards, and we need more money for disability. Right now, the EU budget is split into a number of different funds. But as of 2028, many of these will be merged into one single giant fund. 14% of this giant fund will need to go towards social spending. But because of all of this merging, what counts as social has become quite vague. Many initiatives can now be labeled as social.
Yeah, it's to fund a social retreat for policymakers, a yoga retreat. Yeah.
And that means there are more things competing for the same amount of money. And, well, inclusion cannot be the one that loses out. But that's not all. There's also going to be fewer rules on how countries need to actually spend their EU budget. Right now, the member states need to commit 25% of their EU social budget to social inclusion. And by this, we mean funding going towards marginalized groups, including persons with disabilities. But as of 2028, that's going to disappear. Very nice for the member states with fewer rules to follow, less so for persons with disabilities. What's more, the EU is doing away with a list of rules called the enabling conditions. These are essentially a list of rules that explain the conditions under which EU funding can and cannot be used. They explain, among other things, that member states need to show they're respecting the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities when using funds. Unfortunately, in the next EU budget, these will disappear. They're going to be replaced by a simpler system called horizontal principles. The CRPD didn't make the cut to be included in them. To the policymakers negotiating the EU budget, we urge you, make sure you put the UN Convention back in the horizontal principles and set rules around how much social spending should be used for social inclusion, at least 25%.